Hey everyone! In the world of Shimano, the FREEZA rotors are considered to be the Cadillacs, and even with the introduction of the new XTR 12-speed that brings a new version of these to the table, these are still considered to be some of the best. So let's take a closer look and see what they're about. The box is very similar to the one of the XTs, with the exception of these tabs here that are made of gold. Maybe that is because these are XTR or signed brakes, which both use that as an accent color. They do come in 4 sizes, from 140 to 203. RT99 is the product code. Ice Technologies FREEZA model. They're central lock discs that use an aluminum spider and work perfectly fine with resin or metallic pads. Aside from that, the box is rather ordinary. It doesn't provide you any more information. Looking here at the back is the product code and the UPC code, but you can see here that these are made in Japan. And here is the disc. Also in the bag you have a lock ring and a user manual. Ice Technologies from Shimano use a sandwiched braking surface here, in which you have aluminum core sandwiched in 2 pieces of stainless steel. What they did with the FREEZA rotors, they extended that aluminum core down, as you will see it here. This is like an extra big fin just to dissipate heat. A close look at the disc will show you that this is made in Japan. The size, this is 160. Next is the product code, which we know already, RT99. Shimano disc, yes, we know. The discs are directional. You can see the arrow over here, but you can only install them one way anyway. You have a minimal thickness of the disc. If it comes down to 1.5, they suggest to replace it. Straight out of the factory, it comes as a 1.72 millimeters. One of the spider arms has Ice Technologies FREEZA painted or etched on it, and aside from that, there's not much to see at the back of the rotor. Compared to the previous Ice Tech designs, you can see the same 2-piece construction, aluminum plus the steel braking surface. However, the FREEZA has the cutouts here on the spider, probably to cut weight, and also the cooling fan as an extension of that aluminum core. Weight of the 160 FREEZA is 116 grams. You also have to consider the weight of the lock ring. They are either 8 or 9 grams depending on which one you use. More about that in a second. If you were to compare this with an XT Ice Tech, which is RT81, they're pretty much the same weight, even with the added fins over here. And a 180 FREEZA, by the way, is about 135 grams. Just for comparison, a 160 Ice Tech 6-bolt is about 112 grams. Obviously, you have to add the bolts to that weight. You might be tempted to use a 6-bolt disc with your center lock hub. You can do it using an adapter like this, and that would add about 25 grams to the mix. Installation is fairly simple, and it requires 14 Newton meters, as you see it here on the 2 lock rings. Rotors come with this lock ring, but with any of the current bikes, most probably you're going to need one of these as well. Installation is very simple. If you're talking about the rear 12mm axle or QR front or back, all you need is the provided lock ring and a cassette tool. Thread it in by hand, grab your torque wrench, 40 Newton meters, and you're done. The front 15mm axle is going to require this other lock ring. This usually comes with the wheels. It doesn't come with the disc, or you can purchase it separately. To tighten this up, this is 40 Newton meters again. You can use either a wrench bottom bracket tool, just like that, or get one of these sockets and tighten it to 40 Newton meters. Making sure you remove this warning label here, then spray some alcohol and clean up your disc. The code for the new FREEZAs is MT900, and they're very similar to these. The cooling fins are painted black, and they redesigned the spider, saving a few grams in the process. Aside from that, these old XTRs now are really good. If you can find them on a sale and you have a center lock interface, I would say go for it. At least you can make sure that you're using the best Shimano has to offer in terms of stopping power and cooling performance. And that's it for today, folks. Click on the screen for other Shimano discs reviewed. Don't forget to subscribe and look for more details and links in the description. And until next time, I will see you folks on the trails. Cheers, guys. Cheers.